What's going on, everybody? One box today. Greg here, Nate here, 3 drinks down. Hope you're having a great week. I know I am. Greg, you?
Oh yeah, and I'm sure just what everybody wants is another couple of white guys with a YouTube show, huh?
Yeah. What do you do? I mean, and half the time we don't know what we're talking about, so that's fine too. It's just standard par for the course.
It's fairly generous.
Yeah,
half the time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the statistics are all made up, aren't they? So I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely don't know what to tell you. But yes, we're back in the seats again this week after kind of a crazy last week. Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get into that.
Can we talk about it?
I don't want to go spoilers.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to.
No spoilers.
That's okay.
We'll get into that. We also have, during the course of the show, NFL schedule release. So that may come up potentially as a topic as well. Some of the games have leaked. Obviously, Mr. Packers fan man over here has a lot of his home schedule at least.
Yep.
I've seen 3 of the Bengals games.
Good.
No more so far. So what I know is the highlight of my schedule so far. Obviously, we have I know the teams we're going to play, but we have Cleveland on Monday Night Football on Halloween, so that's always fun. I know the Packers have fun games.
I mean, they always have fun games. I always enjoy the rivalries in the division with the Bears. Packers are coming to Tampa this year, so I will be at that game for sure.
Bengals are coming to Tampa as well, so yeah, we get spoiled this year on this show here. So
that's a win.
That's what it is. And Ryan's a Browns fan. I don't know if I ever told you.
I did not know that, but
so he.
I feel sorry for him, but I respect the loyalty.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah. I'm not sure. So what are we getting into tonight?
Okay, so I brought back my handy dandy shaker that I believe we've mentioned way too many times, but I'm going to mention it again.
Please do.
This is my shaker that I like from a company called Elevated Craft. This is the one I use, but the one we've shown in previous episodes, we are going to be giving away when we reach 50 subscribers. Where are we right now?
24.
Okay, we're getting there. So subscribe to the show, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but once we hit 50, we're going to do a randomized drawing, and you'll get one of these shakers. They're fantastic. I've talked about it before, but they're double insulated, and I've got ice in here already because we're going to pour some stuff in. But inside the top here are delineated lines with ounces and milliliters. Ounces on one side, milliliters on the other, goes up to 6. So what I'm going to make tonight is a Moscow Mule, and actually I'm going to do 2, batch it up, and Nate's going to have one with me too. So
hell yeah.
The way we make our mules here is I've got this ridiculous bottle.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I'm put my face behind that one like we do with all the Costco bottles.
This is ridiculous. This is vodka from Costco. This is apparently a clone of Grey Goose. I don't know. Vodka doesn't.
Not vodka. It's a damn weapon.
Yeah, I mean this is a giant bottle. So anyway, what we're gonna do here is each drink has 2 ounces, so we're gonna pour 4 ounces. Sorry about the ambient noise there, folks.
No, it's great. Hold on, hold it close to the microphone. Make sure they hear it.
Nah, I gotta make sure.
Oh no, ASMR.
No.
I should have turned up the gain so they would have picked it up.
Damn. All right. So anyway, that's 4 ounces. So
4 for you.
No, not 4 for me. Not 4 for me. 4 total. I am not interested in getting drunk tonight. All right. So what that one in here is 1 ounce of. Yeah. So I've talked about this company in the past before. This is Proof syrup company.
Not associated with the brewery.
No, not associated with the Proof up in Tallahassee, Proof Brewing. But they make different cocktail mixes, things like that. So this is their ginger one here. Typically, mules are made with ginger beer. I'm going to kind of use their ginger syrup here, and I'm going to use club soda here at the end. So anyway, each one takes 1 ounce of the ginger. So we're going to do 2 ounces here because we're making 2 drinks. So I just pour that in there. And we're going to throw that in there. And then I believe it is a half an ounce of your sour. Like you can use lime, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to use Proof's citrus mix here.
Is going to be, like you said, ginger beer, a little bit
ginger beer, lime, that kind of stuff.
About 3 to 1 on the
roughly
ginger beer to vodka,
right?
And then lime to taste. I was reading something earlier that like some people instead of ginger beer use Mountain Dew, and I was a little off put by that because I
added sugars that a drink that's already full of sugar.
Right. So I was a little off put by that, and then I was actually very intrigued. You know, you have those moments in life.
Sorry,
ASMR folks.
I said this before. 12 to 15 seconds roughly when you're shaking should chill everything. But if you've done this for a while, you can kind of hear the change in the ice inside when you do it. And I just heard it right there. So That'll be that.
They didn't hear a word you said.
Anyway, that's what I did. So excuse me while I go down here. I've got to grab a couple ice cubes I can stick in our
Bye, Greg.
copper mugs.
Well, he does that. So, yes, this double wall mug shaker is amazing, by the way. So, Moscow Mule dates back to 1941, Hotel Chatham. Supposedly, the guy made ginger beer and was trying to serve it as just ginger beer, and no one really liked it. And then he came up with the idea, well, let me put a neutral spirit like vodka, so to speak, in there. Give it a little bit of lime because people said it was missing something that needed some sour because the ginger beer was sweet. And there you go. You know, the mule was born.
All right, folks. We're gonna.
I filled that time perfect.
The top here, the strainer. You don't have to have an extra strainer. That's why another reason I like this. I just took the top off. The top here. There's a little gasket in there that kind of seals everything. There's one here too. You don't have to tighten it real tight for it to show up, but I'm just gonna try and do this evenly.
You'll never know. Did you do it?
Sort of.
And normally, like,
It's
you would
darn
have
close.
a huge amount of shaved ice in it, like a lot of people do. I shouldn't say normally.
Oh, right.
So-
I'm doing what I'm doing is an ice cube from the Gainesville Ice Doctor.
Yeah. And we here at 3 Drinks Down don't quite have the budget of our own shaved ice machine.
So last thing I'm doing, this is just club soda from
Club Soda.
from Walmart. Anyway, we're just gonna kind of top off each one of them.
The Evil Empire. Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I think you have a second career in the making here
Why's that?
because you're good at this.
Oh, I bartended in college.
I know. I recall you telling me that. I'm just saying you have a second career in the making.
There you go.
Thank you. Cheers, sir.
Cheers, indeed.
Yes, I'm gonna give mine just a touch of a
Cheers.
swirl. Cheers, everyone. Copper mug and all, proper like. Very nice.
Little ginger bite there, a little lime.
Very nice.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna dig on that. Thank
It's,
you.
I think mules. I'm sure you've heard of Kentucky mules before too. I
Right.
think you just sub the bourbon in there for that. I think they're nice summer drinks. They're light. I also like mojitos, that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. We have a new comment. First time
Jason.
watcher, love the show. Nate, you seem to carry the show with a dialogue while Greg performs. Is that how the show proceeds usually? It depends. We like to kind of circle the drain and figure out who's not going to go down the drain, and while the other one's kind of hanging on. So,
Maybe I don't know.
yeah.
I come in with Jason. You know me. You know where I stand politically. I kind of come in with social commentary every
now.
Anyway.
Again, it is what it is. We try to keep it fairly light. We try to hit on stuff that we like. But if you're here, there's a few other people here. Anything else you want us to jibber jabber about, man? We yammer with the best of them.
Jason, what were you drinking tonight?
And Jason, just so you know, we're delayed probably about 15, 20 seconds from seeing your comments.
Yeah.
So that
Anyway.
goes for anyone, just so you know.
Yeah, but I haven't had one of these in a while, probably since last summer. I enjoy it. I think it's nice.
It's so refreshing.
It really is.
That's the best part, in my opinion. So here we can ask, what's in your glass, guys? Look
Ooh.
at that. We have the technology. I'm telling you.
I like that.
Well, I mean, I do too. I have to go back to the comments though, because somebody might come back. Yeah. So the other thing, so while this is super enjoyable, I also do enjoy a good Mexican mule using tequila.
With tequila,
instead of-
sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Tequila instead of the vodka.
Mhm.
Also tried a couple Kentucky mules, which I found out was also called a thoroughbred.
I've not heard that before, but I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Side
note, you know what I don't like? I do not like mint juleps. I don't know.
Do you like long shots of the Kentucky Derby though?
That's that horse is not running in the Preakness apparently.
Did they pull him?
That's what I read today. I don't know if they pulled it. It just said it wasn't running, and they were gonna. They're shooting for Belmont.
In the interview after that makes sense then. In the interview after, they had said that they had, because he didn't get in until with 1 minute left on the whole entry.
On Friday, it was
Because,
Friday before
one
the
of
race.
One of the horses got pulled,
Right.
and they called. They said, "You literally have no time. You have to tell us, do you want to enter your horse or not?" And they had set up a strategy under which they were okay entering the horse.
Mhm. Yep.
But he was going to skip and go to the Preakness, I believe. So now maybe they backed off that and said, just taking a Belmont.
Maybe
Triple Crown's probably not a reality, so let's just move on.
that's
Keep
okay.
the horse healthy.
Sure.
You're talking about a 30,000. This horse was a 30,000, which in the world of horses,
That's cheap.
If you know, like that's nothing.
Years ago, my buddies and I in college, we had this pipe dream. We were going to all go in together and buy a horse, and that never transpired. So anyway,
Yeah. Did you actually watch?
no, we were at.
Oh, that's right. Did you watch the
Multiverse
replay at all,
Madness.
though?
Oh yeah, no, I watched. I watched the race. Yeah, yeah.
He ran just that horse. The way the race presented itself, I think the horse had the perfect race present is the way it kind of came around, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the trainer was like, because he started out, I guess, running only the mile, the shorties.
Correct.
Short.
Correct.
And they said they took him up to a mile 16th and he just got stronger.
Yep.
You know, a mile and an eighth and he got stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we just knew he was going to run. And
yeah, no, it was an impressive race.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. Well, we have a little soft spot in our heart for the Kentucky Derby. Our actual wedding day, wife Sarah and I was on Derby day. So
I have a little soft spot just because I went to Kentucky and I've been to the Derby, and
I don't know.
I much prefer going to Keeneland in Lexington, betting on horses there. So yeah, Keeneland's beautiful.
What's the Philly? They run the Fillies on Friday.
The Bluegrass Stakes.
Yeah, that's always a great one too.
Yep.
Double Jacks on the Rocks, and then Woodford now. But your old probably won't last too long here before nappy time. Just nagging on for Anne Hathaway.
Jason, we're getting close to the nap time is going to turn into bedtime pretty soon. So
it all is the same at some point, isn't it?
Yeah. Jason stays up much later than I do.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know how you do it, Jason. I just don't know how you do it.
I mean, I'm up until like 11. We usually talk about this 11:30, 11:45 most nights. So
I'm 9:30.
That's okay.
But I'm usually up at like 4:35 too.
That's specific.
Well, that's usually when I wake up.
4:35.
Between 4:30 and 5 usually.
Oh, I thought you meant 4:35. Legit.
4:35. No, 4:35, 4:30, and 5 o'clock between the two.
Got you. No, I know what you mean.
No, I see what happened there.
The guy on the left looks like a homeless Ryan Fitzpatrick.
There's my buddy Ernie.
What's up, Ernie? Oh man. See, we have to think about that though, because we are like, so like I'm the guy on the left, technically,
Ernie,
but I know what you mean.
That is that joke is just played out and ridiculous, and I'm pretty sure you had facial hair last time I saw you. So
a homeless Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm looking up at the screen now. I won't look at you. With like more receding hairline.
I don't know. I don't have nearly as much money for sure.
Listen, like, so we're talking like I'm working with the same thing, but that's why I've had on. So it's not taking it. You know, I'm not trying to shot across the bow there.
Ernie and Jason, for our tens and tens of viewers out there, are attorneys. They're a law firm, Goldman, Taseo and Sturgis. They're fantastic. If you need services in that realm, I would absolutely contact them. They're out of Port Charlotte, Florida.
Nice.
They're fantastic.
Welcome.
Just two of the best people I've met in my life.
We may need a consult, not for anything. I should elaborate.
You don't need an attorney until you need an attorney.
As we legitimize the show here at some point and actually form an LLC and such, it's probably not the kind of law, is it?
No, I think I don't know what entirely.
You don't have to divulge. I mean, you can look them up. I'm
sure.
No,
like Jason does personal injury criminal defense. Ernie does a lot of is it real estate, property kind of stuff? I've known you so long, I should absolutely know that. And Al, I
unfriend.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Jeez. Okay.
Anyway, plug yourselves for sure.
Yeah, seriously, put it out there. I mean, you know, it's all good. We're drinking. Ernie, what are you drinking? You drink anything?
I don't think Ernie probably is.
I yelled at him like he was going to yell back, didn't I? I'm like, what are you drinking?
No, that's okay. Ernie's got two beautiful kids, and now I think he's probably being dad tonight.
Okay, you win. Look at that. Look at that. You turned him softy. You made him a softy, man.
No, I didn't make him a softy. He is a softy at heart. He likes to pretend he's not.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to continue to sip on this.
Okay.
But we have to do with the show.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Along, so we'll say
one drink down.
And yes, I can do that live if we have to. But
yeah.
It is what it is. All right. So what time is it? 7:44. What do you want to go to now? You want to go to NFL schedule or you want to go to Doctor Strange?
Oh, how are we going to talk about Doctor Strange?
We could talk in general.
Oh, just how we like. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
Let's lose the tens and tens of viewers we have that don't.
Sure,
probably.
Sure. Well, Ernie and Jason, I play fantasy football with them.
Okay, so we could do football first. We know we won't lose them, and Jason won't have to go take a nap yet.
Maybe he may have taken a nap already.
Yeah, we can definitely help form an LLC. Yes. All right. In for all your LLC needs. No, I'm not. No kid. I'm kidding. But. So NFL schedule. It comes out in 15 minutes. No, Doctor Strange. So we can do it backwards. Yeah. You're right. All right. Dude. Like
I loved it.
I just went in thinking Sam Raimi, and got everything I wanted.
Yeah. No, it was definitely in his style of directing. Yeah. I enjoyed the story. It also was not like there was a lot of chatter about the runtime of it, just over 2 hours. I thought it was perfect.
Didn't mind it.
I didn't mind it at all. Elizabeth Olsen was fantastic in her role.
She just came in and out of this fun, bubbly character and a super serious character earlier, and then of course at the end, just based on the plight of the movie, she didn't need to do that as much.
Right.
Not being spoilerish.
I mean, she just did a great job, and you know, I'm a comic book dork. I like that kind of stuff. I've enjoyed all the MCU movies, and I loved it. And I'm looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. Miss Marvel comes out on Disney Plus in like 3 weeks. Before that is Obi-Wan, the Kenobi series.
Obi-Wan.
I'm excited about it.
Luke. Yeah. So Jason up there says, fantasy football time. He's your guy. Or
Oh, not last year. You weren't, Jason. Jason. All right. I'll give Jason a little props. He won 3 years in a row.
What?
Recently, and he lost last year. I got screwed over in the championship on Sunday. Should have won.
Screwed over. Huh?
Yep. I had to have
What
some
happened?
talks. I had to have some talks with some of my players for next year.
Where the fantasy football hurt you, okay?
Jason, I don't know that the league would have survived another year of Jason winning.
Tell me on the stall where fantasy football hurt you, please.
You know, it's not happening this year, Jason, either.
And no? Oh man. Anyway, I'm dumping into FAEO2,
Mhm.
Maker's Mark. This again, I popped it on the live stream Friday night, and it's delicious. Do you want pour?
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of that. Yeah.
I got
What
another
can I
glass
see
over
it?
here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you like to see it first? Here, pour your own.
Okay.
We're friends here. You know that. I think it's wonderful.
I have not had this one
Dave
yet.
Cameron sent this to me as a thank you.
I was going to ask where he picked it up, but
Yep.
okay.
And so that's the answer to that. And I thank you, Dave Cameron.
Another fantastic individual.
Will the NFL schedule revealed tonight have better ratings than either the NBA or NHL? Yes.
Yes, I think so. At this point, yeah. The NFL runs TV. It was something like
Yes.
98 out of 100 of the highest watched TV shows in 2021 were NFL games. It was ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing. There's a limiting factor. It's on NFL Network, right? Technically. So that's a limiting factor. It could limit some ratings. There are a couple compelling hockey games, but I don't see either one of them. Now, the 8 o'clock hour will be dominated by the NFL.
Hockey.
8 to 9.
Hockey won't. No.
Lightning are up against an elimination night. So
I mean, that might draw a good local crowd.
I think it draws a good crowd in general because they're defending cup champs.
Yeah, but you got to remember that the amount of viewers, the people that watch NHL games is so much
totally.
smaller than all the other sports. It's
what I'm saying
ridiculous.
is after 9 o'clock, after that first hour, the NFL schedule release, if they're going to yammer on about it on the NFL Network for like 3 hours, no one's going to stay plugged in that long. You pick anything up tonight?
It smells. Yeah, I am actually.
Good. Yeah,
I'm the first thing I'm eating is caramel.
Their whole finish program with this. These are all just stave finish things. Yeah.
Oh, it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Caramelly sweet.
I'll wait till you taste it, see if your taste buds are tonight. And yeah, it's I don't give it away.
Glencairn glasses. If you guys haven't had these are nice for sipping bourbon. All right.
They do such a nice job with these stave finishes. It's sickening.
Yes, definite caramel on the tongue on the front.
It's like, okay.
I was waiting for the alcohol burn, the warmth kind of going down, kind of thing. But
especially coming off that.
Oh yeah, much lighter, just two totally different things.
Yeah.
Caramel on the front, the warmth on the back. Not bad at all. It's not unpleasant at all. But there was a nice oak character, kind of a long oak character through the middle of it, and like the charred oak, the smokiness kind of stuff. I really enjoyed that. It's funny that I like that kind of flavor in a bourbon, but I don't like it in a Rausch beer.
Well, I mean, but I don't know.
Like a smoked beer.
You're only experiencing 1.5 ounces of this. A beer, you're sitting down committing to 12 ounces.
I know, but it's something about the flavor of it. It's one sip versus one sip. I prefer it in one setting and not in the other. I don't know.
Fair. That's fair.
But no, this is really good.
Oh, it's enjoyable. I get some cinnamon off it, which you're going to get with Maker's Touch, right?
Yep.
In general.
Yep.
It is a creamy finish. When you get your second sip, I think you'll start that mouth coating that you'll get. Really starts to bring it home. It's just wonderful. I need to buy more of their stave finish things. So that's Maker's shtick. So they make obviously plain Makers. They make a 101 proof also version, and then they do stave finishes where they literally just take their finished product and usually cast strength.
I got the cinnamon.
Yeah, there you go. And your pal's here tonight. We like it.
I get days every once in a while.
They just do a wonderful job. And you walk into the liquor stores in like Chicago or larger cities, and they'll have dozens of different types.
Yeah.
And it's just it's unreal. So
I'm gonna go when I go up to Ohio and then in July. I'm going to force my buddy Brian to drive me to a few liquor stores and see if I can hunt some stuff down that we don't have down here on the regular, or it's
Weller?
harder. I mean, Weller seems to be up there, but my understanding is it gets snatched up, pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think he'd be all right. If he has a local spot he goes to, they'll take care of you. I
Well,
wouldn't be
we'll
too
see.
worried about that.
I got to get him on the show too.
All right,
so.
so Doctor Strange, we just totally
Yes, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, if we're not going to talk about the movie, I don't know what else to say about it other than I really liked it. I'm looking forward to more. I don't know what else. What else do you have to add?
that's about it.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
Well,
I will ruin something for you if you happen to not watch Marvel stuff. I will give you a non-spoiler spoiler. How about that? You do not have to worry about seeing Tom Cruise. And there's no wink. I'm being 100% serious.
I never believed that rumor that was out there before. Like he was going to be superior Iron Man in the MCU. Nobody wants to see Snaggletooth.
Well,
Tom Cruise
the
in there.
rumors out there now are that it likely is going to happen.
Oh
still,
no!
But in another parallel universe.
Well, that'd be fun. Whatever. I
it's
want
not
them.
gonna
I am
replace
hoping.
our
I'm
universe,
hoping
so.
they go further, and at the end of this, they're going to delve into the Secret Wars, kind of stuff, because that's when everybody kind of gets resurrected within the comics, and then they all have a huge battle again. So
Maybe we get an RDJ again, maybe.
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
But to come back around on this, Jason, so 8 o'clock hour, definitely dominated by NFL. After that, maybe 50-50 toss-up. NBA, the problem with the NBA and the NHL playoffs is they're just not far enough along.
Did you go? Did you see it, Jason? Did you see Doctor Strange or Ernie? Did you guys go?
Hey, I think Jason did. Doctor Strange is like Marvel's version of a Christopher Nolan movie, which is a good thing, but it does hurt your brain.
I don't know that it's yeah, I hear what you're saying, but like Christopher Nolan, like Memento or like Interstellar, or what is the other one he did? The one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Inception also. I don't know. I like those movies too. I think they're good.
Not yet. And did Christopher Nolan, Batman too, right?
Yeah.
Well, see, there's no over-based voice characters in this movie, so that's kind of disappointing. You don't get any "Where's the trigger?" Batman's out of it, so or Bane. I could try Bane, but I won't.
The newest Batman is on HBO now.
It's already.
Yep.
That's so sad. DCEU just saddens me.
It does compared to the Marvel.
It really does.
MCU.
And I'm not sure that The Rock is happy he hung his hat on Black Adam at this point. I think he could be the savior if it's good, but I'm not sure it's going to be good.
When does that get released?
I thought it was supposed to be late last year, but apparently they pushed it to late this year or next year.
Okay. I'm still going to see it. I'm still going to see it.
Yeah. Ernie's probably going to see Doctor Strange this weekend.
There you go, man.
There you go. It's only 2 hours. It's quick.
Yeah.
Come. I don't know where you watch movies down there. Come up and grab a seat at Cinebistro and get you a cocktail or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's I'm sure there's a couple down that way that have good, nice seating.
Theaters. No. I shouldn't say that. I haven't been to the Port Charlotte Theater in some time, probably a decade or so. But no, it doesn't hold a candle to Cinebistro.
We went to Riverview, and what used to be GDX.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Now it's Riverview 14.
Yeah.
Really going downhill.
Yeah,
really bad.
I've only driven by it. I've not been.
And I probably understand why, because they tried to go full scale restaurant out front of the ticketed area and all that.
Okay,
and it just didn't work. It closed. So they have a bar there, and all the restaurant seating. They didn't do anything with it. And then just the theater itself was just a little.
Hands down, the best theater experience I've ever had is iPick. There's a location. The closest one to us is in West Palm. If you're ever over there, that is the theater to go to. They have a restaurant downstairs, and the theater is upstairs. And the restaurant is called Tansy. The restaurant is fantastic. So it is worthwhile. But you got to book tickets for that place like well in advance, or else you're just going to get the crap seats in the front.
It was weird. So we got into the theater. Just talk about that really quick before we'll move on. But
sure.
Stretching until 8 o'clock too. But so we were probably 15th, 18th in the theater.
Okay.
And the most people that were already there were in the first 3 rows. Like they chose to do that.
Yeah, because you do pick your seats there. Interesting.
Well, I mean, these are assigned seats at this. So you're like, maybe they got them late.
And that's maybe they purchased them.
This was in Riverview.
Oh, Riverview. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was actually like a 263 seater.
Right.
Because they do it in the
but some people like the front of the theater. I've met people like that in my life. I don't either.
I want to be up.
Yep.
I don't care if I'm dead middle. I need to be close to the middle, but I want to be up.
I don't even care middle. I need to be in the back.
Well.
Oh, stop it. Just going in the gutter over here. This guy's ridiculous.
No, I wasn't even going there. I'm just saying. I was going to say, at least you know your place, Craig. But that's what I was going to say. I wasn't even trying to be innuendo or anything about it. Jeez, oh, Pete. I'm double fisting here. So are you. Well, you crushed your whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I poured as much as you. I poured maybe an ounce.
I just yelled at people's ears.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, man. I had not had that, the FAO too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sharing.
It was really good. Thanks, man.
Absolutely. I'm going to kill that.
2 drinks down.
All right.
All right. Schedule release is coming in 4 minutes. Would you like a little splash?
No, I'm okay. I'm just going to kind of sip on the mule there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh, you know, at the theater at Doctor Strange, we were waiting to go in, and there was some guy sitting on a bench, like the bench next to the one I was on, and he all right, so he wandered into the theater that he was going into, but the movie wasn't over, the one, the previous showing. So they asked him to, leave the theater and go wait out there. Well, he didn't have his ticket. And I'm not even entirely sure what happened, but one of the managers came over and said to him, "Do you have your ticket? We're just trying to figure out where your seat is." And this guy was just confused. He didn't know. It just devolved into, the manager could have done a better job kind of de-escalating the situation, but this guy ended up just fucking going off. He started screaming and dropping curse words with, I'm no stranger to cursing, but to the manager there, and then
did there with stranger, I guess.
Yes, the manager went away to refund him his money, came back and said, "Do you have a card we can put it on?" This guy didn't have a damn thing on him. He said something along the lines of "fuck this place," like real loud, yelled it out. And I looked over to him and I said, "Hey," I said, "there's a bunch of people walking around here. You're out in public. There's kids around. You don't need to be behaving like that." And
it's kind of scary though.
He didn't say anything. He just kind of sat there.
That's honestly kind of scary, right?
So like 5 minutes go by and we're getting ready to walk in. He looks at me. He goes, "I'm sorry, sir." And I looked at and I thought to myself, "Yep, there's beta. That's the beta."
Shit, we can swear on the show. That's allowed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. We're not under FCC regulations here. We're just on YouTube and Facebook. So worst that happens is I go to Zuckerberg jail. That's the worst that happens. And YouTube doesn't care because I have it marked for adults only. Not that kind of adults only. Not weird again. Jesus, Greg.
I'm wearing my Kentucky shirt today. Some Florida Gator fan site or whatever put out their predictions for the rankings for the SEC teams East and West, and they had Kentucky in the SEC East it's in second behind Georgia, which I was happy to see, but then I thought, yeah, we got to play the season still. So
yeah, I mean, it's going to be a.
Now I do like what Mark Stoops has done with Kentucky. I think he's done a nice job over the years. And Jason and Ernie went to FSU, and I believe he was the offensive coordinator there prior to Kentucky. So thanks, guys.
Hey, you're all stupid and new lows. Jesus. Wildcats.
What's wrong with the Wildcats?
Wrong blue.
Wrong blue. It's the only correct blue.
Well, which one do you think I'm referring to?
The Wildcats?
Which blue do you think I'm referring to is correct, in my opinion?
Oh, whatever one you are, it doesn't matter.
No?
No.
Just second most wins in college football history doesn't matter?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not for the color of their uniform.
Did you realize that, how Michigan, well, I'm referring to Michigan. Michigan was the top in wins and all that. Alabama, 2 years ago, passed them.
Did they?
Yeah, and it went without fanfare as far as I'm aware. Like, well, it's college football, I guess. So
I mean, Alabama's always good. So
for our 2013 national championship team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get crab legs later. That's what I'm gonna
do. In honor of Jameis.
I'm gonna go to Publix.
Famous Jameis.
Yeah. What's he doing with himself? Did he re-sign with the Saints? I don't even know.
I have no idea. I think they're going with Jameis again.
I don't know. 10 seconds. Is the Bengals site gonna be that good that they actually refresh it? Sorry.
I mean,
for those of you newly watching, we have a big monitor above to watch back.
Oh, Jason and Ernie, they're
Bengals will play 10 games. Okay, let me refresh.
Versus opponents will win. Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Come on, guys.
They're not going to drop it all at once, are they?
Yeah. I bet I could find an NFL site that has like the collated list of all of them. Son of a bitch, where is it? Okay, so I said that. And then guess what? Nope. That's going to be boring. People watch us try to surf the internet because we're terrible. I'm terrible at it. I can't lump you in that bucket. Which revenge game? Come on, guys. All right, let's just use the Google bot.
Oh, I think my buddy Roger Eaton might be watching.
Yeah?
Roger, if you are, hello. Roger is the clerk of the court in Charlotte County.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Which team is more disappointing, Packers or Kentucky basketball?
This year?
Oh,
This year?
Oh, shit. That's
or,
great.
I mean, who's won the more recent champion?
That's
Kentucky's won the more
great.
recent championship.
That's pretty damn good.
I don't know. It was pretty damn close. I mean, Kentucky going out in fucking round 1 is pretty fucking awful.
That's pretty good.
Oh, however, what was the name of the school? St. Peter's?
St. Peter's, yeah.
They I mean, they had a nice little run. It's not like they, I was happy to see them kind of pushing forward. So
seeing as how
whatever.
One is a group of amateurs and the other happens to play in the NCAA.
Nope. I was going to say anybody that thinks that Kentucky basketball is amateur doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Well, clearly I finished my statement. You now know I know what's going on. So I'm going to tell you the Packers is the answer to that question because college basketball is a big cluster. And there's no telling what's going to happen year to year, in my opinion, especially with the way things are now, unfortunately.
For me, Kentucky was more disappointing.
Well,
also, at the end of the day, disappointed. My life is not going to be run by the wins and losses of my favorite teams. So whatever.
Mine is.
Really?
No. You know me better.
My sense of worth.
Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, come on. Where do I find the schedule, guys? Let's not make it this hard.
Well, what? I don't know what you're doing over here.
I don't either. I'm just trying to not be boring.
I'm going to go to this here right here. I'm going to pull my phone up here.
You're going to beat me on your phone. That's going to be the worst part. Every team's first home game. Tell me the whole schedule at NFL.com. Sorry, guys. I probably just blew out your eardrums.
Are we doing another drink tonight?
Yeah. Do you want to do this? Is a Rebel. So it's Rebel Distillers Collection. It's a store or it's a private pick. Don't look at the funny sticker on the back. It gives away exactly what the flavor profile is.
Okay.
So yeah, I dig this a lot. This is the correct answer is the Packers. Every year, generational quarterback with home field, won championship in 12 years. Please.
No, it is. I'm not saying it's not disappointing. It should have been way better. They had some real fucking teams. But
so let me ask you this.
They had the village idiot, Mike McCarthy, who just seemed to get worse and worse every year. We all know who fucking Aaron Rodgers has turned into.
I always like to grind your gears like I did about 5 years ago.
About what?
And I was actually really doing it just to be funny, haha, at the time. But now it's almost a real discussion. In fact, I think it is.
About what?
Who's going to have the better legacy? Stafford or Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
You sure?
100%. He's a better quarterback. And anybody that disputes that is a moron.
It's so easy. I don't know what just happened there. I have no idea if we're still live.
We don't it doesn't matter.
I'm assuming we are.
So anyway,
I'm assuming we are.
Yeah, we lost our feed up top. So
maybe.
Hey, Amy, if you're out there.
No, we did not. Somehow we did not lose it.
That might be that weird.
You know what? It might have been that I didn't wiggle the mouse enough. So
that could
now
be
just really big.
Yeah, whatever.
Village idiot.
Mm-hmm.
One with Barry Switzer. Yeah, they released it 1 week at a time. That's painful, Ernie. I don't know what to say about that. That hurts.
The Barry Switzer thing is kind of like John Gruden when he won his Super Bowl because he took over Tony Dungy's team. Barry Switzer took over what's his name's team? Jimmy Johnson.
Right.
I don't know. Also, didn't Barry Switzer have some success at Oklahoma? It wasn't like he was like a slouch.
I don't know.
I don't know. So whatever. This is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I can't see the playback. So
we're
going to act like we're still on. I have no idea if we are or not, and wonder why that happened.
I was going to say this tastes like weeded. It is weeded.
It is weeded, yes. And
it's a weeded bourbon.
Wheated.
So who's this a pick by?
So this was Bourbon Junkies. This is one of my favorite YouTubers. I don't know what's going on. I can't bring that up. Oh, I know why. You know why? I know why.
Oh, I think it's real good. You know what? Funny enough, though, I generally like weeded bourbons more than not.
Right.
But I like the makers, the FAO2, better than this.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go do some. Keep talking.
Anyway,
entertain the people. I have to go play with some wires.
I like it when the picks do when they do different labels and stuff like that. So you show that right there.
Entertain the good people. I've got stuff in front
But
of
let me read
Sorry.
the tasting notes here for you folks. What is that, a pecan pie kind of thing?
It is pecan pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should taste somewhat like pecan pie as well.
I don't think I've ever in my life tasted a pecan pie.
No?
No.
You haven't?
So
All right.
that's just not my thing.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway, this is
okay.
Here it is right here. I will take this time to kind of give my thoughts again on barrel picks and store picks. When you guys see those kind of things, it generally means that whoever is selling those bottles has purchased one entire barrel. They've gone to the distillery or they've gotten a sample of something. They've done tasting, that kind of stuff, and you're going off somebody's palate. So most large distilleries, when they take a big batch of barrels, they're going to blend it all together. Woodford does this all the time. So you see your Woodford, your Makers and stuff like that on the shelf, and those are all blended from multiple barrels together. This is a single barrel, all bottled and sold like that. So you can do that. In fact, our group, we did a group of friends along with a handful of firefighters in Sarasota, did a barrel pick through New Riff, and actually, Jason, I gave you one of those bottles. But it's a fun thing to do. I kind of seek those things out. The Gator Club in Sarasota, downtown Sarasota, is a bourbon bar, and they do a lot of barrel picks. Cask and Ale is another bourbon kind of centric bar. They don't do as many, but they did do a Whistle Pig rye pick a few years ago that I thought was tasty. I might bring that in next week. But if you see barrel picks, you see store picks, things like that in stores, there's a handful of places in the St. Pete, Tampa place that will do samples for you. They'll do tastings within the store, and you can taste those kind of things as you're going along. So if you're interested in expanding your palate, those sort of things, it's a nice way to just taste certain things. And the secondary bourbon market has just become ridiculous.
It really has.
There's a lot of hype out there for a lot of different the Pappy Van Winkle stuff gets a lot of talk. Quite honestly, I don't think it's anywhere close to the best stuff out there.
No, definitely not.
Anyway,
so I was back. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks, Greg, for carrying that for a minute.
I love
the heavy lifting. Yeah, I know. And that was left on the screen the entire time. We're down here now, so unfortunately, it's a little smaller, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, that was well done. You really picked that up and just ran with it.
Well, I don't think anybody's ever accused me of not being a talker.
No,
so
this is true.
Yeah. Anyway, funny enough, you know, when I was younger, I was very introverted, like painfully so. And I think some of it stemmed from moving around so much when I was younger. I went to a handful of different elementary schools and just didn't really get to kind of build relationships during those kind of years with any specific group of people. And
it is kind of weird how that experience can, it's a fulcrum almost, because I would tell you the reason why I was the extrovert I was almost the same reason.
Yeah. Because it forced you into talking.
Yeah, we would move, and I'd look, like case in point, when we moved back, moved to Japan when I was 10.
Mm-hmm.
We're on base. We get our house. We lived off base for the first 4 months.
Right.
We get our house on base, and it's right by a park. And I look down, I see a kid playing basketball. The first thing I'm doing is like, I gotta go meet that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you're looking for somebody your age. Hey, you're my size.
Yeah, you're my size. You kind of look like me.
Yeah. But yeah, so you're right. You can go one or two ways, but I think it took me a little longer to realize that, hey, I fuck this. I just got to start talking to people. So, and athletics helped me out a little bit with that. And just you when you participate in athletics, you have a built-in group of people you're hanging out with wherever you go. So you're kind of all working toward one goal.
That's kind of forced a little bit. Yeah.
But sometimes you need that. You need to be.
The weird part was though. So like, it's not real quick, not to be too nerdy, but wasn't that kind of a weird dichotomy for you though? Because I know you did some relays, right? But in general, you did individual events too, right?
Oh, swimming is very much an individual sport.
No matter what, even if you're running a relay, or not running, swimming a relay, you're in the pool by yourself,
right? I mean, it's the same thing as track and field,
right? Yeah. And so by nature, you have to have kind of that introverted motivation, right?
Yes, but you are all training together.
Sure.
So and like any other sport, you've got your 2-3 hours of practice or whatever that you're doing. But beyond that, then it's all the same people that you're running. I mean, not so much in like middle school, but you are all hanging out together, and then high school and stuff like that. I wasn't crushing beers in middle. Actually, the first alcoholic drink I had, that was like not the nonsense that your parents are like, here, have a sip.
Yeah.
was when I was 14. I was in Nashville, Tennessee for junior nationals. First time I qualified for a national competition. So anyway,
It's fibbing.
I like this. I like the
good.
makers better.
This is a little hot for me still, and it's been open for some time. As you can tell.
We didn't even talk about the. Oh, yeah, what is coming up there? It's what 100,
so we were
113
on the first guy. We're at 113 on this one. So
113 ABV. Or
so
ABV proof. 113
definitely
proof.
not stepping in the low punch, giving a little punchy. These are big punchers. These are getting up there.
Yep. And with these also, I tend to, I'll take a sip of it neat, but I usually tend to put a drop or two of water in there, or maybe even just one ice cube with a little bit of it, and let it kind of work its way through that. I like how the flavors open up, but I always try to, whatever bottle I buy, I want to have some of it neat, and I probably do that almost every time I have a drink also. So
I always try to make sure I experience it neat entirely the first time.
Yeah,
to be honest,
for sure.
And that's just me, and not everyone's different. And it took a while for me to work up to where I could approach something of this proof even.
Well, it goes back to what I always think to myself. It's your liquor. You've purchased it. Drink it the way you want to drink it, and fuck everybody else who is giving you shit. If they are, you don't need those people in your life. Stay off fucking Twitter.
Basically,
fucking trolls.
Twitter. Oh shit. Oh man, what a crazy platform.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to think about the future of social media. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic.
Let's not go down that road.
Not even talk about the political side of it, just the whole idea. That's a whole other topic for a whole other show. So
and that's fine. I can't go there.
The political side alone could be a 3-hour discussion. So it's got its uses. This is what I will say. It's got its uses. Like for us, growing us organically, it's a perfect medium for it.
Sure.
So that's what I love about it, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah.
I would say the one thing I do like about it, and this is more of a technology thing than anything else, is I like the ease of communication that we have today versus the 80s or 90s. Things were
going to say I like to move it. That's what I thought you were.
Oh, we can do that too. But
I like
to move it. I think of just from a personal experience. I think of my sister. My sister lives in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and my kids. We just don't see each other that much. Right. We live on opposite sides of the country, and it's just a pain in the ass. And she's got a little one at home now. My nephew Cameron is, God, I don't think he's not quite 2 yet. I don't think 2 at the end of the summer, I think. But he's a cutie. He's a cute kid. But my kids.
Oh, you're right. He was a pandemic.
My kids would not. Yeah. My kids would not know their Aunt Heidi.
I hate to say that. I don't mean.
I wouldn't know. Cameron is not even 2 years old.
I'm sorry. I know, but I shouldn't.
Oh, stop it.
You know what I mean?
You're fine. You're fine.
Fair.
Totally fine. I don't expect people to know everybody's kids' names.
No, not the kids name, the whole same pandemic baby, because I think that's going to have a stigma to it.
Well, maybe so, but I don't think that. My sister would not take offense to that either. So, although I'm not going to speak for her, but I kind of know her. But technology makes it easy to talk to people. So my kids know my sister; they know their aunt. So
I'm not going to talk for her, but I kind of
anyway. Oh, whatever. You didn't do anything wrong.
I love it. No, I'm laughing in pure enjoyment. Like you're just on one tonight. Like. Yeah. This is great.
Anyway, that
you're always great, but tonight
that's my thought.
It's got to be Ernie and Jason.
Maybe I like those guys.
I don't know. Cheers, guys, if you're still out there. I don't know. No idea. We've kind of lost some technology here. I just know we're live. That's all I know right now. So.
Ernie was kind enough to they took a family vacation around the holidays, around Christmas ish, up to Wisconsin. They were up there just hanging out as a family, seeing snow, that kind of stuff. And at the airport,
Snow the rapper.
Yes.
Okay.
Wasn't he like he was like cultural appropriation of like reggae music or something, wasn't
he? Cultural appropriation, right?
I think it was
Karm. If we had an A, it's karma. Anyway, good.
Anyway, so, Ernie he brought back Spotted Cow from Wisconsin.
Cheers.
And
is he the one that you showed me the picture drinking vodka out of drinking something out of a New Glarus glass earlier?
No, that was who the hell was that? Oh, that was.
But that's just ironic.
That was somebody else on social media drinking a Pilsner out of a New Glarus glass.
For my everyday go-to Eagle Rare. All right.
Oh yeah, no. Jason was kind enough to gift me a bottle of that not too long ago. In fact, at the time we actually traded bottles. Like he gave me a bottle of Eagle Rare. I gave him a bottle of our new Riff Pick, and it was very nice. It was very nice moment. But anyway, Ernie brought back the New Glarus, like a 12-pack. He was funny. I forget the exact situation, but anyway, he ended up being in the airport and he wanted to, purchase something. And anyway, he got a 12-pack of cans of Spotted Cow to bring back. And we sat in their office a few weeks ago, and we each had a couple of beers. It was nice. This is after hours, obviously. So don't get weird out there, people.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, if any attorney I knew had beer during the day, I'm not looking down on that. Any professional, not just attorneys. Let's not single out the attorneys here.
Well, I can't. I mean, anybody in the medical profession should not be drinking during the day if you're working.
No. If there's a professional reason why you shouldn't, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. But
Well, I mean, there's a ton of functional alcoholics out there. Most of my family is a functional alcoholic.
All right, this is just not working. The NFL did not make it easy to find actually a printed schedule at all.
No, that'll be out later after they do their show and get their
They're
eyeballs on the
assholes.
TV.
NFL is assholes.
I really don't care about the schedule until I get home and I can digest it myself. I'm in the middle of something right now.
I am home. I'm sorry, that was kind of just like, damn it, Greg.
All right,
Oh,
so
shit.
ranking these tonight: least favorite,
Yeah.
second,
I'll bring that guy back.
but different drinks. It's hard for me to kind of compare. This is
Yeah,
my
I'll pull
second
it back.
favorite,
Oh.
and I just like the mule because I think it's that time of year. I just kind
I'm
of
gonna
like.
say-
I just like that kind
I'm
of
going to
stuff.
agree with that. And the only reason, otherwise, I would have tied this one with the mule.
Well, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna split hairs there.
Was because of the wonderful presentation making the first.
Oh well, thank you.
I mean it.
I like to do that stuff during the show. I think it's fun for people to see. I just think it kind of spices things up a little bit. So you got a lot of options out there to watch stuff. So if you're watching this, I appreciate it.
Yeah. A nice moment doesn't make it sound uncomfortable. It's just bourbon.
I mean, pretty much. Not the mule. Not the. I actually made that. I had to,
No,
there
he's
was
talking about at the office.
no the beer. That was we had a nice time. It was nice. It was nice sitting down to chat. It reminded me of the fantasy football season, like the football season when we all really talk like on the regular.
Like when you're
daily.
going down this year, dude, you're gonna lose. I'm gonna cut a WWE promo right now.
My son is in the league now. I think this year
Yeah.
coming up would be his third year or second year. I can't remember, but no, maybe last year was his first year. Fuck, I can't remember anymore. But yeah, he really enjoyed it. It was our league. It is a different kind of situation. I've never been in a fantasy football league like this, and it is.
As you know, I retired from
Yes,
fantasy,
yes,
from
yes. No,
yearly
we've talked about that. Yep.
annual fantasy football. I went to DFS and proceeded to get my ass cleaned out this year. Now I put a budget in. I was done after that. Like so, I didn't overindulge.
Well,
Which,
that's how
know,
you're supposed to. If you're gonna gamble, you're gonna gamble money in that regard. You need to have a budget, and that's you reach that. You got to stop.
Thoughts on a drink learned from a PSU grad? I don't need to read any more. Like I'm assuming that's Penn State, so I don't need to read any more. I can tell you it's shit. How about that?
Is that what you're talking about, Jason? Penn State?
I don't know what else PSU would be.
I don't know why.
Pensacola State.
I don't know. Jason doesn't have any
I don't
ties to Penn State, as far as I know.
Maybe he meant F. Is F? No, because he'd be really drunk if he mistypes. Yeah. So
he might be really drunk. He might mean FSU.
Smirnoff caramel vodka. We're not starting off good.
Oh, he is an FSU grad.
Apple cider. So that could help with the vodka cider. Splash of Fireball. Why? Why SU? Youngstown State? I don't know. Anyway, so let's go back to that
He
drink.
means yes. FSU.
Okay, gotcha. Smirnoff caramel vodka, apple cider, splash of Fireball.
All right. I didn't know Smirnoff made a caramel vodka.
So you're going for like a mold, like what would normally be a mold kind of drink, like a mold wine.
Mold, not mold.
Yeah,
Mold,
I
like
don't know. It could be moldy.
Mold.
Yes, Penn
MULLED.
State. Well, then automatically it's shit. Anything that comes from Happy Valley just is the wrong color blue, which we can both agree on that. Okay, so
A guy I swam with in college used to be an assistant coach at Penn State for the swim team.
in all honesty,
I don't know about that, Jason.
is it a shot? I mean, if it's a shot, I could see that.
Yeah, is it a shot or is it
He
like
said
a
drink though, so
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it's on the rocks.
I don't know. It seems very sweet.
I don't know. It could work.
I don't know I have not had a ton of flavored vodkas, so
I feel like what's missing there is a little more sweetness. So maybe if you shave some chocolate on top of it or something. And I'm being 100% serious.
listen. I listen. You're gonna mix me a drink, Jason. I'm not gonna like turn you down. I'm gonna try it. So
I don't know. So what do we call? Hold on. Penn State. No.
what are you doing?
No, I was thinking something else. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was thinking there's probably a punchline here, but the wrong college, wrong everything. Never mind.
no, I don't know.
So
No, I listen. Those flavors in there.
so you've had it then, right, Jason? Tell
Yeah.
us about it.
Yeah,
Like,
if
we'll
you-
stay on for a few more minutes. Tell us about it. There we go.
What do you say there?
He said full 12 ounce. Fireball cuts back on sweetness. Good fall drink. Can heat it up too. Okay, so
like doing
I
like
immediately
a
thought mold.
like a warm apple cider kind of thing. Yeah, I can see that.
I immediately thought that. In fact, I think that all might sit on top. Well, the apple cider would sub for that. Never mind. I just said that would all sit on top of a hot chocolate, but you already have apple cider, so you don't need that.
Right.
I feel like you've had it, so I'll try. I'll take your word for it. And he says you enjoy good cocktails. I would try it once.
Caramel, cinnamon.
You just don't ever approach me with this coming from a
apple
PSU
cider
thing again, okay?
I mean what you're talking about like is a bit of an apple pie situation there.
I can see that like a caramel apple pie.
Yeah.
Like those caramel apple candies with some cinnamon.
Sure,
I can see that. Okay, now we're putting that in that context. Yeah.
All right, Jason. All right, man. Listen. We got to get through the summer first. But
if you start with a Kentucky Wildcat offers me something,
you may have convinced me to buy a bottle of Fireball that I've never purchased in my life.
It's dangerous. Don't do that.
I know what it tastes like.
Don't do that, Greg.
Well,
I don't need you getting
maybe
I don't need you getting white girl waste.
Maybe I can buy like a little travel, like one of those little travel
they have
bottles.
Plenty of those. You can buy them by the 10-pack.
Yeah, I don't need 10 of them. That's like fucking buying. What are those little bottles that Fernet?
Oh, Fernet Branca.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, they make the Fernet Branca, but they also make another aperitif or digestif.
Yeah, they're fucking gross.
So but they serve their purpose. That's what they're there.
Yeah, they do with it, but it's like Malort. Malort is gross.
What
also,
do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
You have a bottle of Malort here?
I don't have one bottle.
Oh God!
I have two.
I noticed they're not opened.
Well, this one came leaking, so I don't know if it's not the Malort. It goes bad.
I'm surprised all the bottles of Malort aren't leaking when you get them.
By the way, this is available locally.
I know it's available locally.
Yeah, and I happen to just have Andy in Jersey help me out with a friend from Chicago. Help me get those.
Yeah.
Would you like some?
No.
It has Jason and Ernie.
Ernie.
I was thinking Calusa Bernie. Have they had Malort?
I have no idea. We never talk about it.
Well, you should ask them, and they don't have to answer here. But if they say no, I'll send you some samples.
We talk about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Malort.
All right.
The year of Malort.
Are we done?
I think so. I don't know. Let's kill that.
3 drinks down.
And we yammered on for 53 minutes.
Yeah.
Yammered.
Well,
it's my new word.
Yammered?
Yammered on.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I had a great time tonight.
I did too. And so we reached that point. Greg, take us out of here.
Yeah. Hey, I've said this before. I've said it every time, actually. Life is hard. There's a lot of bullshit out there. You're going to make mistakes. You're human. Just be kind to yourself. Be more kind to yourself. It'll go a long way.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.